Welcome, everyone. Today, we're talking about something life-changing, your future in Canada. Imagine this, a country where opportunities are endless, your family's future is secure, and your dreams are within reach. Sounds amazing, right? But here's the thing, getting there isn't easy. It's a complex, often overwhelming process with many hidden challenges. Now, what if I told you that you don't have to face those challenges alone? You could have a team of experts guiding you every step of the way, ensuring you avoid costly mistakes and achieve your ultimate goal of becoming a Canadian resident. That's exactly what we're here to talk about today, the difference a consultant can make in turning your dreams into reality, and how our proven track record with over 35 years of experience can make your journey smooth, stress-free, and successful. Let me introduce to you our company. CIC has been in the business for 35 years, helping families achieve their dreams and ultimate goal of immigrating to Canada. Successfully helped more than 70,000 Filipino families achieve their Canadian permanent resident visa. That means it is hundreds of thousands of individuals successfully get more than 2,000 study visas annually. A pathway that make our applicants step closer to their ultimate goal. Not to mention other temporary visas. Provides unlimited flat-fee consulting service. And a beginning to end support. So why CIC? We have a track record and financial stability. To whom you would want to trust your dream? Your future? Somebody who is new in the business or somebody who's been in the business for 35 years and know what they're doing across the board. From study visa, working visa, express entry, PNP, and all types of visa. We've seen all the policy changes over the years, and right now is no difference. We have our team getting up to date with all the policy changes and help our applicants navigate the process and avoid the pitfalls of doing it on their own. Financial stability that ensures we're here to support you from today to achieving your ultimate goal. Let's discuss why having a consultant is critical. In our experience, we saw it all. Regardless of what kind of visa you want to apply or what is your objective is, you need a plan. Somebody that will ensure that you're following a plan to achieve your ultimate goal. If you did not follow a plan and no proper guidance and preparation, there are consequences. Here is the common problems when applying without the proper preparation. Incomplete or incorrect documents. Many applicants misinterpret or overlook crucial documentation requirements. Unrealistic financial planning. Applicants often underestimate the financial requirements. Missing applications deadline. Tracking deadlines and changes in policies can be overwhelming without an expert guidance. Misunderstanding program qualifications. Many applicants apply for the wrong programs and ended up wasting a lot of time and money. Lack of understanding of immigration policy changes. Failing to stay updated on policy changes can jeopardize your entire process and dreams. And if you don't have a plan, it leads to delays, rejections, or even ineligibility for visa programs. Financial strain, inability to prove funds, or rejections due to inadequate financial documentation. Permanent disqualification from visa programs, forcing the applicants to start the process all over again. Wasted resource and missed opportunities. Delays or rejections due to outdated or incorrect information. And skipping key preparations open leads to financial risk. Many applicants face huge financial risks by rushing into the process without ensuring they're fully ready. Applying without all the necessary documentation or information often leads to wasted money on reapplications, corrections, and additional government fees. And every delays cost money. A rejected application due to incomplete documents or errors means paying the same fees again. Reapplication costs can include government fees, medical exams, language tests, and translation services, leading to unnecessary financial stress. Not having a consultant leads to difficulty with the application. Applicants don't have any plan, no direction, and no guidance. Overlooking critical documents. Without expert advice, many applicants miss out on key documents like police clearances, medical exams, or financial statements. These omissions lead to long delays or even application rejections. Choosing the wrong visa program. Immigration is not one size fits all. Selecting the wrong program for your qualifications can set you back months or years and result in wasted money and effort. Financial planning missteps. Immigration requires proof that you can financially support yourself while transitioning to Canada. Without expert guidance, many applicants fail to meet these critical financial benchmarks, leading to rejections. Financial proof is not just a bank certificate. You need to show a story, a settlement fund story. Unawareness of policy changes. Missing key updates or changes in immigration rules can cause an applicant to be disqualified just days before their submission. Depleting resources. Attempting to navigate the process without assistance often results in applicants running out of money due to mismanagement of funds and ended up spending a lot of money. And by having a plan and by getting ready, you eliminate the financial risks. Proper planning saves you thousands of pesos and time. CIC ensures that you and your family work together and work a plan that will benefit not just you but the whole family. By taking the time to ensure all your documents are in order, you eliminate costly mistakes and avoid rejections. CIC helps you develop a financial plan to ensure you can afford the process and prove financial stability when required. By being ready, CIC helps you eliminate the risk of rejections. Ensuring your documents are organized, complete, and meet the Canadian standards, not you only reduce the costly denials but save a lot of time, money, and effort. CIC ensures that you're ready before jumping into your application, giving you peace of mind and financial security. And working with us, you became family. We ensures you're ready and provide you expert documentation. CIC reviews all your documents for accuracy and completeness, ensuring that nothing critical is missing. Personalized financial planning. Assess and plan your financial resources to ensure you're not only ready for the immigration process but can also show proof of funds required by Canadian authorities. Program Guide. We guide you in selecting the best option for your qualifications and goals, avoiding wasted applications. Up-to-date guidance. CIC's experts stay updated so you don't have to worry about missing key changes that could affect your application. Flat fee unlimited consulting advice. CICs ensure that you have somebody that can turn to during your application without worrying about paying every time you ask questions. We are with the applicant from beginning to end. And that's exactly what our membership programs will provide to you. You get a peace of mind. By being a CIC member, you have someone that always by your side that you can rely on. There is no hidden charges. We cap your financial risk. From our regular membership, premium membership, to Premium Plus membership. With our membership program, you'll get expert consultants with a proven track record. Our consultants have over 3 decades of experience navigating Canada's complex immigration system. We've successfully processed all types of visas, from study and work visas to permanent residency applications. A beginning-to-end support. Our program reduces the risk of failed applications, wasted time, and unnecessary financial burden. Financial planning and strategy. We work with you to ensure that your financial situation aligns with the visa requirements. Our experts provide strategies to mitigate financial risks and plan for the expenses ahead, including showing adequate proof of funds when necessary. Avoid costly mistakes. Many applicants mistakenly think they can navigate the system on their own. However, a small error can lead to months or even years of delay, not to mention the risk of application rejection. We help you avoid common pitfalls, from incomplete documents to incorrect visa selection. Investor protection. If you're being sponsored or supported by an investor, our program minimizes the risks of financial loss. We make sure both parties are fully informed and aligned on the processes, costs, and timelines. And a lot more benefits, depending on which type of membership you'll choose. And why having a consultant that offers guidance from beginning to end is very important. It eliminates the huge financial risk. You identify the problem early and avoid roadblocks that will keep you from applying. Expert documentation verification to ensure accuracy, consistency, and completeness of documents. Expert assistance from beginning to end. Prepare a plan for their future. And our membership programs offer plenty of added benefits. Membership credit. membership credits towards your study or work visa application when you are ready and meet the qualifications. Bundle packages. We bundle our services towards your PGWP and PR applications. Huge discounts. Our pricing is very competitive, and despite that, we offer more discounts for our CIC members. Affordable and flexible payment terms. We make our fees affordable and flexible to ensure the applicants focuses on their ultimate goal. Multiple profiling. We offer multiple profile filing for a price of one when the applicant meet the qualifications and help them maximize their chances of getting a permanent resident visa to Canada. Let's look at the difference in minimum income per pathway. From CIC's experience, there are 6 common pathways Filipinos follow, hoping their decision will lead to a brighter life. CIC's illustration will show minimum total earned income to age 65 and to age 80. There is a big difference in total income depending on which pathway the applicant chooses. Pathway number 1's total income is by far the lowest of all pathways. Total earned income to age 65 is only 18,840,000 pesos. Total earned income to age 80 is only an additional 900,000 pesos for the next 15 years. Pathway number 2's total earned income to age 65 is 2.7 times more than pathway number 1's total earned income. Almost triple. Pathway number 2's total earned income to age 80 is 3.3 times more than pathway number 1's total earned income. Look at the income earned, without working, from age 65 to 80. The difference is 13 times more income than pathway number 1's income from age 65 to 80. Pathway number 3's total earned income to age 65 is 5.6 times more than pathway number 1's total earned income. Pathway number 3's total earned income to age 80 is 5.9 times more than pathway number 1's total earned income. Pathway number 4's total earned income to age 65 is 6 times more than pathway number 1's total earned income. Pathway number 4's total earned income to age 80 is 6.6 times more than pathway number 1's total earned income. Pathway number 5's total earned income to age 65 is 7.2 times more than pathway number 1's total earned income. Pathway number 5's total earned income to age 80 is 7.3 times more than pathway number 1's total earned income. Pathway number 6's total earned income to age 65 is 7.3 times more than pathway number 1's total earned income. Pathway number 6's total earned income to age 80 is 7.5 times more than pathway number 1's total earned income. CIC hopes we have clearly illustrated the big difference in earned income over the lifespan of a worker. There are serious consequences for making the wrong decision. Which pathway will you take? Why would you settle for anything less than the best? The choice is yours. You are in control of your destiny. Which pathway did you choose? Almost all of our applicants choose pathway number 5 or number 6. Sad to say, the pathway chosen by most Filipino families is pathway number 1. What a shame. Why does that happen? The number 1 reason is the family does not have a long-term plan for their future. The number 2 reason is the family does not work together. In our over 35 years of experience, CIC knows if the family does not work together, the chances that the applicant can apply are slim. When that happens, everyone in the family loses. CIC's most beneficial service is working with the applicant's family. The applicant's family must understand the difference between working as an OFW compared to pursuing a life in Canada. Without support from the family, most applicants cannot apply. Get CIC involved. The question is, do you sincerely want to give your family a better life? The typical answer is yes, I want to give my family a better life. Sad to say, the desire for a better life is just a dream, it is not a plan. Why doesn't the applicant's dream come true? From CIC's experience, the applicant cannot get their family's support. It is very important to get CIC involved with the applicant's family. We would like to explain the difference in pathways. Pathway number 1. We call it the road to hell, or the OFW vicious cycle. There is no happy ending to this pathway. CIC tries hard to educate applicants about the problems their family will face in the future if they choose to go down this pathway. It is a very sad ending. The story goes like this. After graduating from college, the student was not able to get the good-paying job everyone was hoping for. The family is desperate for money, and they figure getting a job is all they need to do to solve their problems. There is no plan for the future. All they think about is getting a job. The worker will work overseas until they can no longer find a job, usually returning to the Philippines around 45 years old. When the OFW returns, it turns into a very sad future for most Filipinos. It's like being alive but dead, or living a bad dream. Financial problems are only worse, and therefore the family asks one of their grown children to go to work as an OFW. The OFW vicious cycle continues due to poor planning. Pathway number 2. Student goes to college for 4 years. Works 2 years after graduation but cannot find a good-paying job. Decides to work as an OFW due to financial problems with their family. After working several years overseas and looking for a better-paying job as an OFW, the worker realizes it is extremely difficult to find a better-paying job and decides to apply for a student visa to Canada. The OFW typically figures out they need to do something by age 35. The worker gets their student visa to Canada. After graduating a 2-year program in Canada, the applicant will work for 2 or 3 years and qualify for their Canadian resident visa. Once the applicant gets their Canadian resident visa, the applicant has saved the future of his family. Pathway number 3. The story is the same, but in this case, the applicant is going to work as an OFW and follow their plan for a brighter future. The maximum time it should take to save money for their education in Canada is 3 years. It will happen as long as the applicant's family will let the worker follow their plan. If not, the applicant's intention were good, but they will still fail to achieve their goal due to financial pressure from family back in the Philippines. If the worker can get their student visa for Canada, they are on their way to a better life. Pathway number 4. The story is the same. After graduating from college, the student did not find a good-paying job. They have the choice of becoming an OFW or go back to school as a student in Canada and pursue a Canadian resident visa. The student does not want to work as an OFW, and fortunately, their family helps them go to Canada as a student. After graduation from school in Canada, the student finds a job and works for 2 or 3 years to qualify for their Canadian resident visa. After getting their Canadian resident visa, the applicant and their family is on their way to a brighter future. Pathway number 5. This is the best investment for the money. The fastest results. The high school graduate goes to college in Canada instead of the Philippines. The student must be more mature than the typical college student in the Philippines. The student must be willing to work. The student must look forward to the adventure they will take. The student must understand how beneficial a college education and gaining a Canadian resident visa will be for their future. In the long run, there will be less pressure on the student to help their family back in the Philippines and to move on to a brighter future. Pathway number 6. This is a great pathway for skilled trade workers. By attending trade schools, many of the trades are fast-tracked for a Canadian resident visa. Attend on-year in school. Qualify to apply for a Canadian resident visa in just over 1 year. Get your Canadian resident visa by the end of their 2nd year in Canada. Once the applicant receives their Canadian resident visa, they are set in Canada to have a brighter future. Applicants and their families have choices to make. CIC hopes our illustrations will help Filipino families make the right decision. CIC is here to help Filipino families prepare a plan where they can achieve their ultimate goal, a Canadian resident visa. The only visa where the applicant is in control of their destiny is a study visa. Which college education plan has the highest rate of return on investment? Let's find out. CIC will illustrate a low annual college tuition and living expenses in the Philippines and compare the costs with a low-cost college tuition and living expenses plan in Canada. In our illustration, the applicant will go to college for 4 years. After graduation, the applicant tries to find a good-paying job in the Philippines. After working for 2 years, it is clear the worker needs to find a higher-paying job. In our illustration, the worker decides to go to Canada with a student visa. In Canada, the worker will cover their living expenses by working. The student can save a little money after living expenses for savings. The plan has taken 8 years to get a better-paying job. The applicant had to pay tuition in the Philippines as well as tuition in Canada. The applicant's total cost of education turns out being more than going direct to college after graduating high school in the Philippines. The applicant barely saved any money over the last 8 years. The applicant has not accumulated enough savings to pay back the money spent on their college education. Whereas, if the applicant had gone to college after graduating high school in the Philippines, the applicant could take a 2-year degree and then go to work full-time in Canada. After working for 3 years, the applicant would have received their Canadian resident visa. The applicant would have their Canadian resident visa by the time the student from the Philippines made their decision to go to Canada. The student avoid the vicious cycle of an OFW from the Philippines. The student has benefits Filipinos dream about having in the Philippines. Their earning are 5.5 times that of a college student from the Philippines. Their savings are 11.6 times that of a college student from the Philippines. The Canadian student can easily pay back their college education tuition from their savings. In our second illustration, the tuition is for a school with a higher annual tuition and living expenses compared to a Canadian college with a higher tuition. The result is the cost is much higher for the college student from the Philippines than it would have been if the student had gone to college in Canada right after graduating college. The Canadian student will have their Canadian resident visa by the time the Filipino student is just starting college in Canada. Time is money. The benefits of going to college in Canada are far and way much better than a college education in the Philippines, especially for the middle class in the Philippines. CIC hopes we have clearly illustrated their family can have a bright future. That's if the applicant and their family will make the right choice. There are serious consequences for making the wrong choice. CIC knows most attendees can go to Canada on a student visa. The question is, will the applicant get their family involved? If not, why not? The applicant's family is going to benefit from the applicant getting a student visa. Let CIC explain all the benefits to your family. Let CIC get you on the pathway to a brighter life in Canada. The choice is yours. Start your journey now. Sooner or later, you'll need a consultant. Start now and ensure nothing will prevent you from applying. Whether you're starting fresh or already in the middle of the process, CIC is here to ensure your application is smooth and successful. Join our membership program today. Get unlimited consultation, expert guidance, and peace of mind knowing you're working with a trusted partner. Let CIC help you achieve your Canadian dream from start to finish. Thank you.